All right, so we are going to talk about the intangibles of field training. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. We'll get right into it. Okay, so remember this. I've always said this for decades now is that, the tangibles of Primerica are what are you're going to make money off the tangibles, which is like closing a sale, how to recruit, things like that, how to overcome objections, whatnot. But you're going to get wealthy by understanding the intangibles and implementing the intangibles. So a better way to put it is tangibles will make you money, the intangibles will make you wealthy. Simple as that. So we want to make sure that we're focused on both, okay? Because you need both. Now, number one, the intangible, it all starts with your vision and your vision for the new recruit. Clear, concise mental picture. So you got to have a vision. Like, for example, when you're on an appointment, I'm always telling people, we have 41 RVPs, 41 locations, but our target by 2027 is to have 111 locations. So how I would word something like that to say, our national sales director, he and his wife are very ambitious. They want to open, they have 41 right now. They want to open a total of 111 by 2027. And our commitment is we're going to open 11 locations here in the New York City area by 2027. So I'm looking for a few motivated, ambitious people that would love to be part of something huge. So notice how clearly and concise that is, but it creates a vision. And remember, in the Bible, it says, people without a vision, the people will perish. Well, it's the same thing in real life. Okay, next one. Teach how to introduce you. You've got to teach your new recruits that they can't just get on a Zoom and say, "Hey, Uncle Bob, this is my trainer, Mark." And then that's it. It's like, no, they've got to be able to give you credibility. So I'll teach them, say, listen, you've got to get me to the mountaintop. I shouldn't have to climb all the way up there. You get me up there with your words. So for example, a great introduction would be, hey, Uncle Bill, this is my business partner, Mark Hansodia. I will tell you this, I have learned more in the last 2 weeks about money from Mark than I knew my entire lifetime. And this guy is a phenomenal guy. He and his wife, his girls, his family, they're just a very, very kind, loving family. And their focus, their passion is to help people, educate them about the differences in generational wealth. And so I really, Uncle Bill, please pay attention. And, Mark, this is my Uncle Bill. He's my favorite uncle. And here we go. Take it away. And then something like that to get you to the mountaintop of credibility as a trainer. That's really important. Next one, stay in the warm and qualified markets. Okay. Nothing will destroy your self-confidence more than being in a bad market, like the cold market where nobody knows anyone. Or a person that is in the warm market, but they have horrible credibility. Those are two dangerous things you want to stay away from. Okay. So always stay in the warm and qualified markets. Next one, when the horse is dead, dismount. I mean, listen, if a recruit is ghosting you and they're treating you with absolute disrespect and you haven't done really anything to warrant that kind of behavior, well, hey, I kind of have a rule: three strikes and you're out. If you're going to ghost me 3 times in a row, I'm just going to start disengaging and go find someone new. Next one, mentality: recruiting focus on every appointment. Are there exceptions? Yes, the 80-year-old grandmother, okay, or the person that has a tax ID number, not a social security number, because legally we cannot recruit people with a tax ID. We can do life insurance on them, but we cannot recruit them. But they must have a social to recruit. But I'm going to focus with that timeline right off the bat of every appointment. I'm focused on recruiting right up front because ultimately I want freedom. That's what I always did when I was 18 years old and started. I wanted freedom in my life. And the only way freedom comes long term is by recruiting. Next, play a little hard to get. Okay, the 3 commitments in the appointment. The 3 commitments are very simple. Before I accept anyone to be my client, whether they have $25 in their name or 25 million, there's these 3 commitments. Number one is to coach player relationship. Number two is a long-term plan, and number three is will either use 7 recommendations or communication or something like that. But I think 7 recommendations is ideal. Now they don't have to do business with us, and we just want to share the information and then let them make up their own mind. Okay, of these 3 commitments, is there anything that you would feel uncomfortable about? And they'll always say no, right? And Next one, have fun. This is an intangible that's really important because a lot of times I see people and they think that they have to be so professional and I have to talk like this and I have to use fancy words and this and that. No, be yourself. Enjoy. See, that's people will not do business with you if they don't truly like and trust you. And that like part is important. Okay. They've got to like you. And so have fun with them, laugh with them. If you say something dumb, say, well, that was really dumb, right? And just laugh. And so be yourself. Very, very important. Next one, remember this at the same time, you are the expert. Okay. They don't know what your presentation is. So if this is your first time doing a presentation to a client, listen, you may make 29 mistakes. They won't even know it because they don't know what the presentation is supposed to look like. You are the expert. That's why right up front, I like to explain to people, say, listen, do you know the difference between a financial analyst and a financial planner? And they'll typically say, no, whatever. Say, well, a financial planner is your typical financial salesperson, your insurance agent, mortgage person, things like that. Investment advisor. I'm trying to be a financial analyst, which is more like a CPA, where we're very nerdy with the numbers, okay, but we're horrible salespeople. Like the financial planner is a great salesperson. We're terrible. Okay, a financial planner represents the company against the client. They use clients to grow the company's profits. A financial analyst is the exact opposite. We use financial companies to grow the net worth of our clients. So that being said, there's not a question about money that you could ask me or one of my colleagues that we wouldn't know the answer to. And so we're in the top 1% knowledge-wise of the financial industry. And that's what our passion is to really educate families on how to build generational wealth. So notice if I said that right up front to a person, they're going to know that I've got the confidence in myself and my team that we can build a truly spectacular financial plan for the family. And now they're going to trust you implicitly. All right. And so those are some of the fundamentals. And I hope that helps. This is about a 7 to 8 minute topic. Okay. Right now it's at 6.5 minutes. I went pretty quick. But let's go kick some butt. Let's have a great day and take care.